you think, this is not a Howie question, you're guessing as to what the Eagles are going to do this offseason. Do you think they're more likely to make a multi-year significant signing at linebacker or safety?
Safety. I think safety is a better market for them. I still think philosophically the way the organization views corner hasn't changed. I'm sorry, linebacker hasn't changed. I said corner there because when you look at the safety spot, there's a handful of things in the secondary, like Avonte Maddox, for instance. Maybe they view him as a safety. And maybe they're saying, well, Sidney Brown's coming off the ACL. We like Reed Blankenship. If we can just get a placeholder here and then we have Blankenship and Sidney Brown, that could be the way to go. They have more invested in safety than they have a linebacker.
But that would be a case against safety.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So that's why I hesitated there. But I still think they feel
I'm on the fence here.
They still think they feel like they need to fortify safety. And linebacker organizationally, and Howie has said this to me at the Combine in the past, some positions you need to trust your coaching and your scouting. And linebacker's one of those spots. Now, the variable here that we can't account for is Vic Fangio comes in, and Vic Fangio presumably has clout in terms of the roster construction.
And I think the other thing that Howie has said in the past, remember when they traded for Darius Slay, it was, sometimes when you take a shot at a position and you miss, the penalty that you have to pay is like acquiring these veterans, right? And so you draft Sidney Jones in the second round and he doesn't hit. Now you got to trade for Darius Slay. Not to say that is how they view Nakobe Dean. I think they would like Nakobe Dean to be one of the two starters, but they have not hit on that position developing wise. There are some options at linebacker. I entered the offseason thinking safety for the same reasons because it seems like that's going to be a market where there are going to be guys available, and having three good safeties, if both Reed Blankenship and Sidney Brown hit, that's a good problem to have. But I do think that linebacker is you talk about the Vic thing. Like I feel like part of Vic Fangio coming in is like, well, you're going to get me better linebackers, right? Like, and I think that would not be a big surprise.
Yeah, and of course it depends who's on the market and what the price is. But there is a surplus of linebackers and safeties, I would say, starting caliber ones, if the Eagles wanted to go that route.
We all silly like the mayor.